Hey, everyone, and welcome back to our Member Monday Spotlight that we do every Monday. Today is December 18th, 2023. We will not have a Member Monday Spotlight on Christmas Day or New Year's Day because I want every single one of you to be sleeping in, be in your pajamas, and spending time with your families because we all work hard all year long and we work smart. And now I want you to spend some downtime with your families. And our offices are actually closed from December 25th through January 1st. So I'm excited to have Charissa Sims with us today. She's the host of the Zen Success Show. She's an energy healer. She's worked with me and so many other people. And we're so happy to have her as part of our community. And she really wanted to focus today on setting intentions, which I think moving into the new year is huge. When we lack setting those intentions, I feel like we're really not intentionally working on things like our health or our energy or our businesses. So, Charissa, that's my opinion on it, but I would love to hear from the experts. So, welcome and thank you so much for being a member of the LEAP community.
Oh, you're welcome, Colleen. Welcome, everyone. I don't know if you could tell from my voice, but I've been sick and I lost my voice. So the healer needs healing too. So I'm just as vulnerable as everyone else, getting it from my kids and getting it from the school. So I just wanted to share a little bit about my journey. Yeah, I mean, setting intentions. I set an intention in 2020 when I was diagnosed with cancer unexpectedly right before COVID. And I looked at my kids, I looked at my husband, and I said, I want to be alive. I want to be there for them. So my intention back then was to be alive and to thrive, be there for my family. And I also wanted to do it in a healthy way, which I considered non-Western. So I did it in a natural way as well. So that was the intention that I set.
Yeah, one time in my life when I was taught about moving energy through my body and chakras, and I remember just sitting down in a quiet place when I had a migraine, and I used to get migraines a lot. And I just did a specific chakra healing and moving and shielding myself first, and doing all of the work I needed to do, calling in the healers, handing it over. It felt so amazing to feel that just headache just dissolved from my body. And right then I knew I could heal myself. That was crazy. Like
When
crazy to feel that way. Yeah.
when was that? When did you do that?
Yeah. So that was probably about 4 years ago or so.
Oh my God.
And I used to have all of those, the manuals out all the time, and I would work on the different chakras. And I think even now for many of us that are feeling kind of the viruses and the sicknesses that are going around, I still think that we can heal ourselves through that. So what are your suggestions, Charissa, for everyone today and what they're working with as far as the environment and sicknesses? Let's start there. And then we'll talk about kind of the year of 2023 and then moving into 2024.
Yeah, that sounds great. Well, I'll just talk a little bit about the energy of this year. 2023 is all about cleaning up, letting go of the past. It's the energy, numerology of a 7. And so that's 2023. And so, like for me, for my cold, I needed to experience this to really let go, to detox, get it all out of my system physically. So I've been doing a lot of work emotionally, spiritually. But then the last piece, I believe, is physical. So for that, I needed to get cold. So when you're in the midst of it, I would recommend surrendering. I really like what Colleen did. You could do your own energetic healing. You could also meditate, set an intention that you want to be healthy, you want to be clear and clean. And you know what? I just want to say it's kind of good that it's happening now because things are slowing down. Mercury is in retrograde right now. Things like there could be miscommunication and other issues coming up. So we really want to be alive and thriving for 2024 because that is an 8 year. So the 8 is as above, so below. And it's a year of infinity, a year of abundance. If you look up the number 8.
Mm.
So like stepping into that and really embracing those energies for next year and setting that intention, getting clarity now, like looking inside your heart. What do you really want to accomplish for next year?
I love that. I really do believe that we are in control of everything with our bodies, you know? So,
Mm.
from what you put into your body to how you detox your body to how you control your energy within your body. And I had the pleasure of meeting with Charissa a couple weeks ago. And, she really, I didn't tell her anything about me. She didn't know a lot about me when we had the call, and we were on the call for both myself and my husband, and I was really impressed with her level of knowledge of me, especially with the caffeine and kind of some of the things I've been dealing with, that this isn't just like a seasonal thing for me. It's been coming up. And she mentioned metal detoxes, and she said
Yeah.
it's coming to me that, you know, you could have a metal overload and toxicity. And I say, you know what, in everything that I've done for blood work, the metal toxicity levels have gone up, and they keep telling me I need to do a metal detox. But that's the one thing I haven't done with, you know, my body. I've done everything else, the protocols. And so I said, I think you're right. My body's just telling me like it's time to, you know, get all that out. And so I'm excited about doing that, you know, and having a metal detox and clearing all of that out of my body. I mean, when you eat as much fish as I do, because I don't eat red meat or chicken or anything that walks on the land, you know, I have a tendency to have higher metals in my body. So I'm excited about it. I think having a reading with Charissa, and I know you're offering a 15-minute reading, but
Yes.
you're so knowledgeable. And what I loved was the safeness I felt around you when you pulled in healers. Like, you weren't sitting there saying, I'm going to heal you, I'm the almighty powerful. You brought in healers to surround us, and you protected me first and did everything you needed to do. And I just felt so safe. And in the moment of going through the process and letting go of my thoughts or beliefs that I had of certain things, to really just allow the clearing to happen. So I highly recommend that everybody does that. If you've never done it and you're very nervous, what would something you would say, Charissa, to somebody if they're like, I've never done that before, I think that's weird, or that crap doesn't work, right? Like someone out there saying that, what would you say to them that maybe they just don't understand it?
Yeah, thank you for saying that. Uh, well, I mean, it's okay to believe that it doesn't work or whatever. If you're even just curious, it can be helpful because that curiosity is a crack in your belief system. And you never know, your belief systems could change
Mm.
with a reading. And so I would say if you're resistant, I don't feel like you have to do it or anything, but it's only maybe if you're having a struggle and you've tried everything else. A lot of times people come to me when they've tried everything. Like Colleen is super healthy. She eats great. She's doing everything right, even spiritually. She's doing like meditation and healing. So there's just like one little piece, and she knew about it, but like I brought it to the surface as something really important that was her next step. So it can just highlight for you maybe what's next in your life to like break through
Mm.
through the next phase. And I was working with someone who was having a little bit of depression, and I just tuned in And I saw that she wasn't tapping into her creative juices, that she needed to spend time to be creative, that she was super creative, and that those gifts were wanting to come out, and that that depression could be lifted once she spent more time on that. And, I know we were talking about setting intentions. So I just wanted to say, if you're doing this, choose one or two intentions. You can tune into the feeling like it's already manifested in the world and see it as done. Write it out. I am so happy and grateful that I am earning, over 20,000 a month, or whatever it might be. And then do a meditation around it. Bring in the light, surround yourself with golden light. Say it out loud, have clarity around it. And you can also record yourself and listen to it before you go to sleep. So that's my recommendations. And that's how I differentiate between intentions and goals. There's a little bit more spirituality.
Oh, yeah. The intentions have to have a feeling behind it and a belief behind it. Setting goals are just the things that you want to achieve. There's really not, until you set the intentions, you don't have any of the emotion behind it. So I definitely believe that's really great advice, especially for someone that's unclear on the difference of setting goals and setting an intention. But if they go to CarissaSims.com, what are they going to find out there, Carissa?
Yeah, I have a free report on how to change your energy. I wrote a book, Change Your Energy, Change Your Life, 10 Ways to Change Your Energy Now. And it just goes over different things you can do, different physical things, and then spiritual things to help you during this time. So I hope that that report is helpful for all of you listening today.
How crucial is it for business owners this time of year to really step back and reflect and spend some time away or down, or thinking about their businesses, maybe getting a journal and just sitting there with a blank page and um, getting inspiration? I find that America is the only country I know that works like we work. It's crazy. Every other country takes a holiday for a month. We take 3 days, and it's too much of a vacation once a year. You know what I mean? So, what would you recommend for people over the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Mercury is in retrograde right now, but really tuning in to that divine within and asking what it wants, what your soul wants. So if you're a business owner and you really like how your business has been progressing, maybe you just want to change one thing about it. Maybe you want to get more repeat customers. So that might be your intention. So real, like Colleen said, I love that. Just journaling. Okay, what went good? What could be improved upon? Because in my mind, there's nothing bad. There's just like, what can you learn from it? And so how can you expand even more? And so stepping into 2024, how can you expand yourself and your business? Maybe it's collaboration. Maybe it's creating community. Maybe it's taking on more clients. How can you serve? So when you're coming from service in your heart and giving unconditionally, then manifestation and the universe will support you even more. So just having that energy behind your intention can also help skyrocket your intentions.
I love that. So don't forget to go to CarissaSims.com to get that free guide. And then also you want to email Carissa, CarissaSims333 @gmail.com. That's going to give you that free 15-minute reading. Don't forget to connect with her on LinkedIn too. Just send her a message and say, hey, I saw your spotlight this morning. I'd love to learn more about getting a reading, or some tips that you may have, whatever it is. Carissa, thank you so much for being a member of the LEAP community. Thank you for everything that you bring to the community, your value, what you've brought to my life, and the time that you spent with me working on my energy as well as my husband's. That was a true gift to me. So thank you so much. And to all of you out there, Charissa and I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Spend some time reflecting, setting your intentions, spend some time with your family, and we will see you all in the new year.
Bye.
Bye-bye for now.
And
See you in
listen to my
2024.
Zen Success Show has some
Zen
great
Success
episodes.
Show. Yes, it's got some great shows. So go check it out.